Hey, welcome back to Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice. And in this video today, I just kind of wanted to talk about kind of something we can remember if we are ever dealing with a problem and it seems like that certain problem is something we can never overcome. Perhaps there's no solution to the problem we're dealing with, or perhaps we never feel like we can overcome a certain problem. Whatever it is, what I basically would want to stress to anybody out there is that our problems are not going to last forever. You know, even if it seems like something may take a while to overcome, or it may seem very challenging to overcome, in the end, we will either find a way to overcome what is bugging us, or someday after we have lived our life on Earth, there's going to come a time when we won't have to worry about any problems anymore. Now, I know for some of us, this is easier said than done. And in the past, there have been plenty of people, and today there are still plenty of people who decide to give up their life because they feel like there is a problem they're dealing with which is insurmountable. Some people feel like there's a problem they can never overcome, and they decide to give up their lives. But that's only a permanent end to this life, and it doesn't solve what could be a temporary problem. You know, I believe we can overcome any challenge which we are dealing with. Or now, if it comes to maybe something very unique like a certain disease which we cannot overcome, still, that problem will not be in our lives forever. I do believe if we continue to persevere and not give up our lives, and we decide to go unto our last day, then eventually the challenges of this life will be over, and you know, if we live that kind of life which will be able to gain us access into heaven, then yes, there will come a time when we will not have to worry about any more problems at all. But we have to remember that we must keep persevering and never giving up. And this is just a little piece of advice which I thought I would tell everybody out there, because I know sometimes we deal with problems which seem insurmountable and we don't feel like we can overcome a certain problem. But I do believe we can overcome a certain problem, and even if it's a certain problem which is very unique and there's really no cure to it, I still recommend that we do not give up. And just remember that your problems will not bug you forever. And with that, this is pretty much the main point I wanted to make in this video. I certainly hope what I've talked about in this video will help and will be encouraging. Come back for another word of advice video.